GX2. Winners finals leading up into our grand finals. We got Hurt versus a cola, and to be honest with you, probably the set I'm looking forward to the most. You know, you and I were up studying, looking at this the bracket and how things were going to break down. Statistically, hey, chat, Hurt is up 6-2 on a cola lifetime. Now, you might have looked into this going in, you know, Hurt, my boy right there, one of the best players on the planet, best snake on the planet right now. How does anyone stack up against a cola? You got to look at the numbers, chat, and what you really do see is that he is up 4 sets lifetime total. The other thing that's interesting about Hurt is he has yet to win a P-tier tournament. He's won some A+ tiers, hasn't brought home that big tournament, though. Hey, if you look at it statistically, looking at this bracket, it is a really good Hurt and Snake bracket, so we'll see what he does here against a cola, Vicky.
That would be absolutely huge. And then looking on the other side of the bracket for our loser semifinals, you talk about Japan, you look at Shuton, that is standing right there next to Zamba. That's going to be interesting. While we do focus on Hurt versus a cola, and you talked about it too, we've been looking at this matchup, we were studying up. You were looking at VODs late last night, making sure that you could figure out what could really play out for this set. Curious, Hazmat, after all your research here, you know,
that's true.
You've been waiting for this your whole life.
That's right. There's a lot to look into this matchup, and I mean, typically, you know, you think about Steve's game plan, right? I think when you look at matchups, you have to think about how does one character influence the other? Who is playing more of their game plan? And I have to say, I feel like this one a little bit feels like Snake kind of controls and has his game plan dominant over Steve's, which is incredibly rare to say in the big 2025 in Smash Ultimate. So being able to control the tempo against Steve is super important. Steve going to be able to sit back and mine, right? That's what he always does. He's being able to get those resources. But Snake, one thing about Snake that's super unique and actually helpful in this matchup, in my opinion, is his ability to go super high and avoid going to ledge, either avoiding getting ledge trapped or avoid the blocks off stage. Going high is going to be a big key to success for Hurt here. How does he land? How does he move around? a cola Steve. Now, how does a cola trace Snake? How is he going to be able to keep him pinned down and put the hurt on him?
Literally.
Mind the pun there, Vicky. Mind the pun. But here we go. Hey, game one starting off. We got GX2 2025. Winners final starting up. It's going to be a cola against Hurt. Lock in, Vicky.
Let's get started here. genesisgg for a reason. Already starting off amazingly is Hurt. Look at this, 89% already on the board.
Man, already happening. I think you guys are ready for a little bit, maybe of a sleepy kind of set. I'm not talking about the time of day either, but look at that, the damage on the board, 130 and counting. Hurt has not got, no hurt on Hurt yet.
All right, relax now.
All right.
You've done it enough, all right? Hurting my soul. Oh man, with these nades too, is going to be able to completely negate a lot of those weaker blocks too. C4, you got to watch out for it being on top of those platforms.
There you go.
Up from right underneath.
Yeah, it's big in the stage too. So, you know, Steve's like to build that 2-block setup, right? Go underneath the platform of small battlefield, but you can see the C4 is also controlling the stage, super important. Got the C4 down, so if he minecarts towards it, now Snake can trace over the other platform, set up the C4, and now it's a really good tool against minecart in this matchup, Vicky. There it is, and again, we're going to see it come out. As we saw, that's what I'm talking about. Hurt has not got touched yet, by the way, not even by his own grenades.
Like, at least a crumb here, but it's not even visible right now. The C4 is also just completely teleported a cola into the blast zone.
You know what I want to say too? Hurt, like a little behind the scenes, like super fun guy, always in a good mood.
Oh, yeah.
He is so locked in, man. He is Eye of the Tiger, super competitor right here, locked in, trying to take down this Genesis, like I said, wants to win his first P tier.
My boy.
Hurt, my boy. He has still not gotten hurt at all, taking 0 damage. That one was on purpose.
This
but here we
is
go.
Insane.
Ridiculous, man. And again, like it's not even just like, oh, a cola hasn't hit him yet. He's not even the grenades are coming back and betraying him. Not even taking. Oh, okay. Well, hold on a second.
He has to do it to himself.
Hold on one second. All right. He's like, I'll do it myself. I got you. They're buddies, right? Hey, I got you. I'll toss you one, man.
All right, but now we currently see a cola has been able to get the diamond at least on board for now, so we're going to start seeing the damage flow hopefully here. But it's difficult. Like you mentioned, C4 acts as double-edged sword for yourself when you get to utilize it on the platform. Nice.
Cooking the grenades a little bit too. Look at how he traces minecart. Minecart, another move. We saw it a lot. Again, C4 against minecart. It's going to be very, very good in this matchup. Hey! Okay.
C4 is literally a roadrunner right here, just stopping the minecart instead. Oh. Go for the high recovery.
All right, air dodging through it. And again, I think one of the main keys to beating out
the C4.
So what we're going to see here, Vicky, is so this game one's going to go to her. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to say it. And then we're going to see an FD counter big. All right.
I know you can tell the future. I mean, it's
almost
like
VODs,
it's written on the script.
You can watch a VOD, you can figure anything out, Vicky. But here we go. Gold tools are ready to go. That's the other thing too, is like it's really tough not only to close the gap here, but now a cola like down 2 stocks, you got to make a move, going low. Oh, Oh, and that angle is so interesting too, because like I'm gonna go to the block, I could potentially tech and then air dodge in. Like you have so many outs right there, and I think Hurt, like something he's really leveled up in his game recently is recovering not just with C4 but with grenades too. Unstoppable right now, unkillable to be honest with you. Hurt trying to make it back.
With the nade there too, he's gonna be able to utilize that. Gets the stage, beautiful tech. Still living at 154.
I'm still alive.
And he's got the C4 as the insurance policy right there, forcing a to hold shield.
Interrupting actually the up smash too. Nice job, Hurt, 166. And that's the thing is like, Steve is gonna have to work hard in this matchup to get KOs. Again, the offstage present, tech into the wall.
Are you kidding
He doesn't want to drop a stock, Vicky.
He's nearly at 200%. The grenade is right there. It's gonna prop him back up.
See,
he's
and then
gonna stay alive.
Able to go high, move around him again. Steve, not the most mobile character, able to weave around the sides here. Grenade, oh, that one was cooked. He's ready to go. Speaking of being cooked, this might be the last opportunity for acola to make a big stand here in game one.
This is beautiful, and the C4 is already planted on top of that platform here too, forcing acola to try to go over to the side. The 3-stop chants are coming out here in the Civic Center, and you guys jinxed it.
Right,
that's the curse right there. The minecart doing just enough after 200%.
Can't be cursing my boy like that. Come on, chat.
My boy.
Come on. There you go.
Stanky leg.
Give me your soul real quick. I've had enough of that. Hurt feeling a little generous with the grenades. Didn't even want to give up a stock though, Vicky. Man, what is that? So now we're going to FD. Hold on, let's see here. We're going to get some bans.
Dude, he's so locked in though. That was
There we go.
Crazy.
Chat, you watch your VODs, you can do anything, okay? Think about it though. So the platforms, again, controlling the platforms. Well, yeah, you want to see what the counter picks are?
Okay.
So the thing here is that you can see how well Hurt controlled the platforms. It's not just about the C4, even though that was enormous. Talk about the X factor of the set right there, the first game right there. But being able to roll the grenades onto them, and not only that, but being able to bail out of bad situations, being able to go high and then air dodge or move around the platforms. Hurt has some of the best platform movement in the world right now. Take those away from him, man. It's super important.
And we also see how he's been able to utilize these blocks against acola too, when he has a nade ready to go, so that way he can prop himself back up, actually help his way in mixing up where he's going to recover when he's forced to go high up or have to play right below the ledge. But on FD, you don't really have that platform opportunity, right?
Okay. Actually, did you see that super mash out? And again, look at the C4. Even though there's no platforms to use, cook the grenades a little bit, then you can lob them and go right at the walls. Especially the lower level materials, you can just blow them up. Call him the Demolition Man.
He's ready to blow right through the door. Demolition Man, maybe the Kool-Aid Man.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Vicky.
All right, real quick. Yeah. Got the timer real quick here, too.
Again, and I think something that's super important, Hurt is playing to never get hit. Like, that is his game plan pretty clearly, right?
Yes.
Since the first stock of the first game and now coming around to stock 2. Oh, look at that. Roll, instant F-tilt, get out of my face.
Oh,
that's
my
a big thing, too.
Yes.
Back air consistently goes through Anvil. It's an X-Factor thing, again, that Snake has in this matchup. Now he's got to recover. Good job. Air dodging right away is nice. Go right to the ledge. You'll take this damage because you can live. Hold on. Grenade. Cooked on the way back. What's acola got those? So far, way better than game one, Vicky. Good adjustment on FD.
Avoiding the Anvil once again. Gets the grab. Sending him up, trying to cut him off with the minecart.
You see him lining up the back air again, too. Again, goes around Anvil, goes around, does well against minecart, too. Super active, big hitbox.
Insane what back air could do in this matchup, actually, too.
Ooh. Oh, wait, the grenade. Oh, the grenade popped. Okay, he's good to go. Yeah, he's good. The grenade exploding too early to bail him out of that bad situation. acola striking first. Cute. Going to first stock in this matchup is enormous, Vicky.
Also, something else to see is the way that grenades interact with the minecart before it fully comes out there, too. Trying to stop the momentum a little bit.
We see how much more effective, too, minecart can be on a flat stage like FD, right? Don't have to send it. He can go to the top platforms. He can set up the C4 to intercept the minecart. All that good stuff. FD is the right counter pick, you know, based on what Hurt is banning.
Just juggling, literally, setting back the nades in his direction, seeing what he could do back.
Ooh,
but in his lovely
back.
legs. Gonna be able to claim him before he gets the next diamond ready to board.
Stomping on him right there. Down air. One of Hurt's go-to tools, man. I mean, 25, raw out of shield. Very good defensive option. And just like that, you put 45 on the board. Okay.
Sending nades all the way back. All the way back.
Ooh.
Oh, close for the high recovery. That was really good.
I like that too. acola cutting his combos a little short. He's going for these 1-2 pieces. Does not want to approach in a bad spot for the grenades to hit him, right? You want to take what you can get against Snake. That applies to everyone in the game, including Steve.
Oh.
Oh, there it is again. Back air through the Anvil. Matchup knowledge like what? Crazy. But now we see Steve actually. The bigger materials are coming through, the stronger ones. It's going to take more of an effort from Hurt to break it down, especially because there are no platforms to move around. Again, back air is going to be one of the keys to success here.
That's why he's trying to force him to play at his own pace, though, right here, too. You can see the way that Hurt has tried to slow things down, trying to find an opportunity, but not trying to force it. Oh, the respect here, just waiting out, holding shield.
I think,
Akula's playing
oh my
everything. He
God!
pressed everything with the punish.
Call that BIA, man. Boots and ass right there. Straight up. Take the KO. It's over. That was tracing. I think that's so important. Avoid the KO options from Steve. He's going to be minecarding. He's going to be anviling. You got to avoid them and punish them when you can. Hurt is playing locked and loaded.
I mean, that was such an easy punish here, too. If you see the high recovery, you're going to be able to chase him down and get that up tilt here.
Hey, we've seen it many times, Vicky. This is the year of the snake. Still living to see those rogue minecarts so strong against 99% of the cast, but against someone as heavy as Snake, that regular dude weight, right, coming through.
I see you, Hez.
All right. Hey.
It'll be Hurts here, though, especially for Genesis. We have not seen a Japanese winner just yet here with an ultimate. That would be absolutely insane here with the way that Hurt is playing at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's important to point out. I mean, we got Japan and New York left in this bracket.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. Tri-state, man.
That guy never left.
Through now, Hurt taking his time, setting down the C4.
Right underneath the box of the 2, just in case you want to use the minecart to reposition.
It's almost like, you know how it's like, I will minecart because it's strong. I will grenade because it's strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you like it, Steve? Right back. Boom. Grenade's coming through. The double grenade on the shield, too. The timing impeccable. Look at that. Cooking him a little bit, backing up. Dribble it right in. And again, it's not just about throwing the grenades at the wall and having them explode. It's about the timing of them. When are they going to dribble over the top? Oh, my God!
He'll kick his way in. He'll kick his way in.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you set up all these grenades. I'm pulling grenades. I'm pulling grenade 8, 5, 9, 10. Pulling all of them. You don't even know how many it is. Boom, walk up tilt. It's just over. Hurt with the quickness right there. And talk about the quickness. Hey, 2-0. Very swiftly, Vicky. Very swiftly.
Dude, he is ready to go. One more game.
Yep. And this is really starting to become quite a bracket demon for a-cola. Not that a-cola very clutch, very good at adapting, but it's been the last 3 sets have gone Hurt's way, including here actually in NorCal at the Genesis pre-local. So it was only a 2-0, but like I still think that means a lot, especially because it was their latest encounter. And really good for Hurt, especially because it was 2-0. That means he won on FD too. Something
to keep in mind here. Just being able to have that number, man, and this is the big stage, this is where it counts. And he's going to do the same type of game plan that you were mentioning already before here on FD. Patient play, and find the opportunity without trying to force his way in. The up tilt was what was able to be the nail in the coffin for a lot of those stocks.
And again, I like how Hurt takes his time, even against a character like Steve, able to turn around, recognize he can get a down tilt, and does it. Like, he's just picking the right options at the right time, Biggie. It sounds as simple as that, but it's so difficult to do against someone as deadly as a-cola.
And Steve too, right? Because then you have to take advantage of the back air going through the anvil. You have the C4 set up to try to force a-cola to try to jump around. It's a double-edged sword. He's going to be able to get enough space so that way he can get the crafting materials that he needs, sell the diamond that he was able to obtain.
Yeah, actually setting up, you know, you see here, for Steve, typically it's a 3-block setup, right? That's usually good enough for most characters, but he's going to have to go with 4 here to move around the grenades. You don't want him dribbling them over the top again, as we saw there in Game 2. a-cola doing a great job adjusting the game plan here. Going to the sky, so, and fast falling actually, moving around. Oh, a little platform action. Okay, Hurt.
The blocks there too, but sometimes it'd be your own.
He calculated, yeah. he knew.
Yeah, sure.
He wanted to get out of the corner, Vicky. That was wise. Good choice by Hurt. Like, he can't do anything wrong, Vicky.
Oh, you're right. I mean, if there was no damage on him, he'll do it to himself.
Definitely can. But I do really think, you know, that weight of Snake and being able to live that long and avoid those straight hit KOs from Steve is just so big. And I mean, we haven't seen a big Steve combo either from a-cola. It's just tough to get anything going. It's not just the grenades that are interrupting that. In neutral they are, but it's so difficult to get in on Hurt. He's, again, probably one of the best in the world at this matchup, it looks like at this point.
Well, that's fine here, though, in terms of a-cola. He's going to be able to try to get what he needs. He's going to try to force Hurt to try to push in that case. Nade's coming in, but with the minecart, he's able to slide in with the up air.
Okay, a-cola. Hey, he's been #1 in the world several times, Vicky, and there's no surprises right there. But he did have a stock lead in Game 2 as well, and Hurt was able to take that one down in a pretty dominant fashion, honestly.
He was able to just react right there, roll right past the minecart.
Right, there you go. Hey, right now it is cook the grenade, throw it, and then throw the other one at it, make it explode. The timing mix-ups on the projectiles, like, oh, he's just spamming grenade. Oh, hold on, okay. There's some good Steve combos. 43 though, like still, again, against Snake, first off his weight. not that big of a deal. Second off, against other characters, he just gets a KO there, right?
You think basically at that point too, I mean, we're already 4 minutes down in the clock and only one stock apiece has been taken here.
Facing backwards a lot with these grenade pulls too, right? It's double-edged right there. He's doing it for 2 reasons. Oh, look at the SDI in. SDI in away. I do not like to get dunked off stage and have to recover low.
Further showing you the matchup knowledge that he's already been able to tack on from his experience against playing against Aquila.
Yeah, that's right. And just being able to SDI like that too is something that Hurt is very good at. I feel like it's not talked about a lot. You see the jab combos, you know, the old walk the dog from Steve that just knocks out a bunch of other opponents, but Hurt able to get out of it. So here we go, forward smash. Again, not enough to KO.
Oh, it was a punish though when he was trying to go for a high recovery, trying to get back to center stage.
True. Good adjustment, right, by a cola.
C4 right underneath him, just trying to help him out. Forced by the ledge.
Yeah, you see this interesting situation. Hurt. Oh, hold on. Swinging a little bit, no one connecting though. Dash it. What?
What is this? Spaghetti all over the floor right now. What a mess.
I don't know. That's all right. All right, we're moving on though. Keep it moving. And I feel like though, Vicky, those are critical moments in sets, right? That can really determine who moves on to grand final. Absolutely.
Yeah, literally. Some shield pressure though from the nades.
Lobbing him in. Yep. He is getting caught on the ground against minecart a lot, which is interesting. You know, typically he goes for, I think it's the grounded minecarts or the lower minecarts he's not getting caught out of the air with, which is really nice. I think that also says to me that Hurt isn't setting up C4 quite as much as he was earlier. So, okay, hold on the block. Oh, he wants on the ground. He's blowing it up. Okay.
Akala just went on the complete opposite side though. Wants no business with that.
He's on the side, Sly Stallone, man. Demolition Man, like I said.
Trying to force his way in. Now he's going to be able to reset too once he's going to be able to set down the C4 double parry.
Around here, usually he's so good at converting off. Hurt's so good at converting off the explosions. I'm surprised we didn't see an up air there. I think he's on the hunt for one. There you go, back air cross up. Move around the TNT. Good use of a-cola. Swinging through. I like how he recovered high himself, and now he's approaching it with Snake. You know, a-cola's done a great job making some adjustments here. He's slowed it down. He's taking the second stock here first as well. Nice stuff by a-cola there.
Gonna sneak in to get that stock here too, and is unable to get the reset here. The patient's just trying to see if he can catch his landing instead, but the anvil again acts as that double-edged sword.
Ooh. Dash attacking through. See what we get here.
With the minecart, gonna be able to negate the hitbox here, the hitbox from the Nikita.
Back airing actually, getting caught by the anvil. Down air, okay, catching him, and that is gonna KO actually off the side. Hurt. One stock away, Vicky, from winner side grand finals of Genesis.
For moving on.
Yeah, and I was gonna say too, we have yet to have any continent but NA win a Genesis. So this is an enormous moment in history right here, potentially.
Iconic for Japan to come out full force right here at Genesis.
Times do be a changing, man, and Japan has just been so dominant, as we see here. 2 of the best players in the world. Look at the step back game. Ooh. Jab, connecting, nice job.
The respect, though, from both of these players. Dash attack. Oh,
yeah,
he gets caught by the minecart.
These grounded minecarts are really working for a-cola, so see how Hurt kind of mixes it up at the end. You don't want to make one mistake against Hurt here, though, because his offense is crazy, but a-cola one good hit away from winning his first game in the set.
And he's got the diamond here ready to go, too.
Yeah, that's one thing, is Steve will almost always have those good materials ready to go, especially the diamond dash attack, though. Hurt, opportunity here, showing back air all day. What's he going to go for? Cook grenade, good air dodge there, actually. a-cola closing the gap, and I want to point it out, Vicky, we got a minute left on the clock, just under a minute, actually, 50 seconds. 2 players separated by less than 20%. Hurt takes the lead right here. Huge opportunity for the Snake. Oh, the grenade! Great trade! Yeah, and I like that. a-cola bailing out, not going for anvil or minecart. Oh, look for the dash grab, can't find it. a-cola swinging himself. Again, down tilt is going to be the option.
He wants it so bad right now.
Hurt. Trying to close this one out. a-cola just trying to stay alive, trying to catch up the Snake because now there's 30% between the 2 players.
But look at the fact he was lacking mats. He realized it in that moment now, trying to find the time to be able to utilize that while you see that recovery. Drops on the C4 on top of the block.
He's slippery right now, just trying to avoid anything a-cola can throw at him. He's just got to avoid him for 15 more seconds. Vicky, dash attack, great option. Oh, he goes for the Nikita.
Look at the clock. Look at the clock.
Hey, you got a minecart because it's strong here. 8 seconds left. Is he going to find a B reverse grenade? Oh, yeah! That's going to not do it! Hurt up by 5%, 5%. He has to go high. He's going to make it.
Hurt by 4%. Are you kidding me?
By 4% and a 3-0 victory. That's my guy Hurt right there. Amazing. Incredibly well played. Hey, I gotta say that was a steep betrayal because he bounced off the Snake, bounced off the blocks and barely lived. And again, Snake's weight in that matchup, it just feels so perfect. Wow. You can't script it better than that, Vicky. You really can't. Hurt beating a-cola 3-0 and moving on to grand finals. Winner side. Man.
I actually...
Hey.
Cannot. The way that played out at the very end was so peak.
Hey, I think, I don't think you see a cola emote too much, but you certainly did at the end of that match. You talked about wanting it so bad. a cola was right there, too. I think he made some phenomenal adjustments in Game 3 as well. The lower mine carts were really good. The pace of the game felt like it was really on the side of a cola most of there. But the clutch factor really went over to Hurt, too. Incredible, incredible. And again, I think Small Battlefield is just so good for Snake in this matchup.
Yeah,
like
that's why we went back to FD here, back to back, right?
There's the boots, go where the sun don't shine. There we go. Hurt, dude, he is just so good at that matchup, man. It's so good. And look at that. Hey, I think this might be the genesis of popping off before you actually win, because that'd be happening a couple times across Melee and Ultimate.
That was honestly peak. That was so entertaining. That was actually insane here.
Woo.
Hurt putting another one on the board for Enter Force 36. a now falling down over to the losers bracket, but man, what a final game that was.